awesome because you don't just sit in your classroom, you get to go outside and go outside of school and go on expeditions. We went to the high school, to the planetarium, and we went to the sewage treatment plant.
Welcome to Northwest Expedition Academy. We call ourselves NExA. My name is William Rutherford and I am the principal at this school. We're a project-based learning school and an expeditionary school, which means we do most of our learning inside and outside the classroom. We firmly believe that children learn best when they're involved in their community and when their work has an authentic value. So our kids work in our community, play in our community, they live in our community, and we bring in our community to help learn. So here's the exciting news. We're moving into a new building, and as you can see behind me, the building's under construction. We should be open by our opening day, by September, and which is super exciting because this building will have kids running up and down the halls, playing up and down the halls, learning outside. We will have a building like no other building in our Corling School District or in the Northwest.
So I got the opportunity to start working at NExA 3 years ago, and it changed my world as an educator, and I hope that it changes the world for the kids that go to our school too. When I was in the classroom, I would just go and teach and do my best to engage the kids, and then NExA came and the kids got to explore, and they taught me so many things and they taught each other, and we just became this buzzing community of learning, which is such a beautiful thing in the growth of kids, but then also just how much joy it brings to the community, and it's such a fun place to work and be with the kids here at NExA.
My name is Grayson and I'm going to be in 4th grade. Hi, my name is Ellie and I'm going to be in 1st grade. My favorite PBL was the Tiny Homes project. We made our own paper tiny home. It was doing the cut and paste one. I'm excited to be in a grade. I think I'm gonna learn how to read better.
Project-based learning is taking what we need to know as part of our state standards and just melding them into this beautiful symphony of real-world problems, and how can we solve them with what we need to know when we're going out in the community, and taking all the expeditions that just go along perfectly with our projects. And they usually last anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, and the kids are just getting involved in so many different things, from music to art to math to reading to writing. All of it is just blended in one PBL project.
If you could make up any place you can go in the world, where would you go on an expedition?
To the mountains.
Awesome. What would you do?
Look for animals.
Like what?
Like birds and deers and elks.
Like, you don't just stay in your classroom, you get to go outside, and the teacher made sure we knew what we were doing, and she didn't just like send us off to do something. We talked about it together as a group first.
I'm excited to teach project-based learning. I've kind of dabbled in it, so it'll be nice to work with some people that are really experienced, and I guess just get to see what those amazing kids, our amazing kids, can do.
Community members, not just parents and teachers, but everybody that's involved in the project usually comes to our exhibition nights, and we invite everybody in the community to those, and that's what makes the learning really real for our students, is that they're not just presenting it to their parents or their peers or their teachers, they're presenting it to really any and everybody that will listen, and anybody and everybody that's been a part of the project with them from day one. So it's meaningful.
Also, kids, you see their eyes light up, and they eat, breathe, sleep. That's all they talked about. Went home and talked to their parents. I'd smile on their face constantly.
One of my absolute passions is inclusion, and Here at NExA, we do not pull students from their gen ed programs to put them in a special ed classroom and remediate. What we like to do is accelerate students' growth, and we keep them in class as much as possible. It is absolutely vital that everybody stays in their class with their peers. And inclusion benefits the entire spectrum. It benefits our advanced learners, and it benefits our students that are struggling. Everybody wins when everybody learns together.
Yes, inclusion is such a big part of our school, and it's really at the heart of what we do, because every kid should be able to learn the exact same way with all their peers, no matter what.
We have so many things to offer your kids. We have a new STEM lab, we have an outdoor learning center, we have our farm back, so you'll see our chickens, and hopefully with the addition of more 4-H animals, pottery room, we have an art room. We're working with a Coeur d'Alene Public Library to develop a community library where community members can also use our facility. This is going to be an awesome opportunity for our kids to learn. So our kids last year took over 54 expeditions, deep hands-on learning where kids become part of their education.
I would like to say to the new student that's coming to the school is that this is a great school and that there's nothing to be nervous about. And that this is a fun school. I'm excited to see you at NExA. I'm excited to about everything.
You're a NExA Otter, and your expedition starts here.